For doing the multisim simulation of a practical integrator, so of your experiment 3, I'll draw here and show you how to do it. So for the place, you take first the op-amp by C, go to the component, and in the component you be having analog, and in analog you can see op-amp here. Take that. Here you can see 741. Click on that, say OK. Then you need resistors, so go to the basic. You need 2 resistors, input resistor and one more resistor on the feedback part. You need a capacitor on the feedback path, and then you need source. The source are signal voltage source, or okay, source you don't need to take, you can take function generator. This is the ground. Okay, I'm choosing the ground from here, that's it. Now here plus is up, so I just invert it vertically, so -2 terminal will go up. Just pull it a little bit down, then I'll be arranging it. Pin number 2 is connected. Resistor RF is connected here. The capacitor is connected. And RF is connected to the output terminal. Pin number 6. Capacitor is connected parallel to RF. Here I'll be giving my input, so the plus terminal is being grounded, so I'm just putting the ground over here. That's fine. Now I need plus VCC and minus VE connection, so go to the place, component, signal voltage, power source. I can take plus VCC. I can connect over pin number 7, and then minus VE I can connect over pin number 4. And so a little bit up, I'll keep it. That's it. And then this one I just put flip vertically, and I'll connect to pin number this. Now I adjust the values. So here I should give a input. I'll giving through a function generator. Just check here function generator. Take it. That's it. And now output I will observe through a oscilloscope. Connect an oscilloscope. It's one terminal connect to input, and the other terminal to ground. I'll take the ground there. And second channel I connect to output. Underground here. Okay, I think now only I need to adjust the values. I'm taking V plus V minus V as minus 12 volt, plus VCC as 12 volt, done. Now I have this resistor as I think that we have taken in the class as 15 kilo, and the feedback resistor as 150 kilo, and the capacitor we have taken as 0.01 micro. That's it. Now input voltage we are setting as a square wave first, 1 kilohertz and 1 volt peak. Okay, so that's it. Now if we are running this circuit, we should get the output. So as we are giving 1 volt, I'll just take it to be 1, 2, I'll take, or even 1, no problem. And here I set I think 1 volt, so that's fine. Just run it. It becomes so close, so I just adjust the time it around. I hope that 1 millisecond around I gave. Reverse the screen. That's it. So this is your output. I'll put it single, then it will only one it will display. Now I'll just put the input little bit up and the output Y position output I'll just keep it little bit down. So for convenience I'm making 2 volt per division, so that see, for the positive you are getting capacitors negative. So single in for an integrator, if I am feeding an input of square wave, I will get a triangular wave at the output. Now as a second part, you have to feed a sine wave. So change it to change it to triangular wave and see as input and see what is the output. Run again. So triangular wave I am giving, I will get, actually triangular function integration is a parabolic function. So positive and negative part of the triangle I will get a combined, I will get a sine wave like. So actually it is a parabolic function. Now change again, I am feeding a sine wave, integration of sine wave, I should get a cosine wave, 90-degree phase shift. Just see here. So this one is sine I am feeding, I will get cosine at the output. See, I am just putting it to the same position. You can see the phase shift. Both will be 90-degree phase shift. See, the phase shift between the input and outputs are 90-degree. So this is when I am feeding a sine, I will get a cosine wave. Now after this, you have to do the AC analysis part. AC analysis is, take the circuit as such, you don't want to do any changes, go to simulate. So AC analysis, when you are doing, you will get a response for various frequency your output voltage. So output voltage will vary for different frequency. When you are changing the frequency, output will change. So when you are going that analysis, AC analysis, in that first take the frequency, x-axis will be the frequency. Here just give how much frequency is the starting frequency, 1 Hertz, until how much frequency you have to plot your graph. Say I am keeping around 100 kilohertz, 100 kilo. Okay, then sweep type is decade. So that means we are plotting in the x-axis around 1 to 100 kilohertz. So that much you cannot put. You will be using a semi-log. That means 1, 10, 100 like that each division you will be using. Now vertical scale, no need of logarithmic. Keep it linear. Now check your output. So what you want to observe at the output? See, output terminal is this. So I'll just mark before that terminal, otherwise I will not find which one I have to get out. This one I need to get plot output voltage. So double click on this and you can write here the node name of your, just I'll type it as Vout. If I want to see it on that line, I should say show the net name, say OK. So it comes here. Now go to simulate. Go to AC analysis. Set the frequency parameter as 1 Hz to 100 kilohertz, and then add to the output your V out. So if you are saying that V out will be here, just add it, click add, so V out will come, then click on the simulate. So you will be getting like this. If you want to change it to black and white, background to white background, click on this. So this will be the uh, frequency versus the voltage V out. It's not the gain, it is only the voltage output. So you'll be getting like this, and this corresponds to the phase. So we are not interested in the phase, but this magnitude and phase comes along only. So this one is, you need to plot this SC analysis for integrator. When you want to do that, just put it somewhere and take the print screen and attach to your lab report. So that is about the So now next is the differentiator. So this I already plotted, because the same manner only, that this is the op-amp, all other things you know how to group it and how to put it in the take it in the multi-sim. So just plotted it. This is the differentiator. Here also you need to do the same steps. You have to give, first provide a square wave input of 1 volt peak, that means 2 volt peak to peak, 1 kilohertz, and then run it and see what is your output. So when you are giving a square, I'll just reverse the screen. When you are giving a square wave, I'll make it 5 volt. Okay, so this is a square input, and for that corresponding input pulse will be the differentiator. So input is square, differentiation of square wave will be a pulse, like this you will be getting at the output. As you are giving to the inverting terminal of differentiator, you will get, for the negative one, positive pulse. For the positive half cycle of square wave, you will get negative pulse, like that. Now if I am changing to a sine, differentiation of sine wave will be cosine. Just run and see this. So differentiation of sine wave, I'll be getting, magnitude is different because of course the frequency I am varying, the amplitude of output will change. So we are seeing it no, sorry, not magnitude is same only. If I am putting both, this is input and this one is the output. See the out of phase, 90-degree phase shift between input and output. So input is sine, differentiation of sine wave will be cosine. So now what you have to do is, it's a like integrator how you have done, the same manner you have to do here the AC analysis. So for doing AC analysis, you have to go to simulate, then go to the analysis, take AC analysis. So here change the frequency parameter from 1 to around 2 megahertz. As you have done in the lab, it was 2 megahertz you have done. So 1 to keep it in the megahertz, and let base sweep type decade, vertical scale keep it in the linear itself. And now output, you need to plot the output. See output, if you are marking the node name, it will come here, so that you can directly put that output you need to plot versus frequency. So for that I'll just name it. For naming the node, double click on that and write here the name V out. If you want to see this name over here, just show net name, click OK. So that's done. Now go to simulate, analysis, AC analysis. Frequency must be changed now. So 1 to 2 megahertz I am keeping, as I told you. Then the scale I am going to keep linear vertical scale. Now go to the output. I will add, see V out come here. Just I'll add V out. Then I'll be simulating. So this will be the response for a differentiator. See, it's from the lower values of voltage, it is increased to maximum, again it is coming reduced. So this is the AC analysis for a differentiator. So you need to plot that also in your fourth experiment, differentiator. Okay.